I'm going to be simulating the rest of this game. So have fun, enjoy. Yes, I'm playing the Bears. I'm playing all teams, but I'm picking them. So enjoy the game. I will be on mute, but I will be watching it. So have fun, guys. Happy New Year.
On first down, Mahomes. He's going to find his tight end, Gray, complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Mahomes to throw once more. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flush to his right. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A first throw for Henney, the veteran backup. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Open man is Gordon, complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Josh Gordon from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Now Simeon stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken in at the 3. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Second to his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. And in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
To throw is Simeon. Over the middle, Sharp's got it complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
On 1st down, it's Simeon. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
To throw again on 2nd down. Simeon. Caught on the right side by Jones. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and it made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
Here's a give to Herbert.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Khalil Herbert taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Now the point after try for Santos.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Henney. And Gordon's got it. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there for KC. 43 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
Now Henney. Delivering again to Gordon, and he's got him again. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Henney over the middle, complete. It's Ross. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Butker's kick here is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they, too, didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Henney. He finds McKinnon, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
Henny. Able to get this to Gordon. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Now he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Ball on the 7. They're going to look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow incomplete.
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the third quarter. Now they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Simeon. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here comes the Bears punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Final minute now of the third quarter. On 2nd down and 4, Henny. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Now, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Leo Chanel showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
This is Herbert. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. On 2nd and 11 now. Simeon. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. A 4th quarter miss like that, there is no lonelier feeling than that kicker right now.
As we all know, a lot of these games, they come down to special teams. And when that chance comes, you have to perform in order to help your team get over the top.
Could have tied it. Instead, they remain down 3. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
The Chicago offense set to get started. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Simeon. And he whips that one incomplete there. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Simeon. incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
KC's offense ready to take over. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he's going to be met at about the 43. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
The 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
So a field goal on this drive ties it. Remember, no overtime in the preseason, so we'll see how these coaches elect to play this.
Now left side on the swing pass. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Simeon going to rush his guys to the line. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Simeon.
St. Brown on the catch, finding room at midfield.
And some room to maneuver. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Simeon. And he rifles one incomplete. Simeon incomplete on first. Here's 2nd and 10 now. He'll look to throw.
Crossing route, and he hits his man. It's Jones.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. And that is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Simeon. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Simeon now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Trent McDuffie in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
So now this to potentially salvage a tie.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
So, Charles, this is a game that certainly had some intrigue, but I think you and I both agree. We like the decision to not play overtime in preseason and just call it a draw.
Partner, I want to meet the person who disagrees with this decision, and I just wonder what took so long for the league to arrive at this conclusion. They put the rule in for the 2021 season, and it should have been in a long time ago. Yeah, some rookies might miss some plays, but all in all, no one's paying attention when we get to the end of a preseason game.
Sorry about the wait, guys. Now we go into the next team. The Cardinals. Okay, this one I'll probably figure out as quick as go because I don't care for you.
Was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
The Detroit Lions, another team that'll probably leave their city behind. I mean, shit, it's 20 years old. Doesn't seem like it, but it is. Lego, get out of there. Yes, my dog's getting into things, obviously.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnover.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars.
And that's another kid that might make leave as well.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory, but that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel...
Yes, I'm having brain problems, but that's okay. I think I'll play this one.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fielded right around the 8. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here come the Titans for their first possession on offense, and leading them out in his 4th season with the team, 10th overall in the NFL, Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill to throw on the first play. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now it's Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. Time to see this wide-open Baltimore offense go to work, and leading them, pretty darn good one, Lamar Jackson out of Louisville.
Another excellent season.
They run with a big man in his 7th season. It's Derrick Henry. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
And that's the big fella's MO. Tackles keeping the sticks.
Let's go.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And it's incomplete.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
That's complete to Treylon Burks.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you have there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football. And that's worked for the defense early in this game. And now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Throwing again is Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill.
Pass complete on the crossing route. This is Hooper.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. We're scoreless after 1.
2nd quarter now. Titans in possession of the football. 1st and goal from the 3. They'll run with a veteran. It's Dontrell Hilliard.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
Dontrell Hilliard.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
On for the point after is Randy Bullock. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. That time, a 9-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
All because of the running game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game.
Here we go. Strike.
They'll run with a former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Now a carry here for Hilliard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run again with Hilliard. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here's Hilliard. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They'll run. It's Hilliard. And he stopped immediately there.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That'll be caught by Des Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Willis now off of play action.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Willis.
And his throw here's incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Charles, for this offense, we take a look at the draft class here. They were looking for a playmaker, and they found one on the outside.
And the way teams are throwing the football nowadays, you can't afford to skip at the wide receiver position. I know that the slot guy's getting more attention now, but that guy in the perimeter, he makes you go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and
probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener.
This will be fielded inside the 5. The Raven offense set to start this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting. Willis now off play action.
Wide open receiver complete.
He's got room at the 30, and they're going to get this down inside the 20.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Play action, Willis.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown from 19 yards away.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The long touchdown gets him 6 on a very The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Now this offense back out.
Come on, come on. Hey.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the run, this is Hilliard. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
On 2nd down now. Hilliard always got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
They'll run on first down. Hilliard, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Hilliard. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, Hilliard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
On 1st down, Hilliard.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Hilliard. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Now they'll look to Willis to throw.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
So the Ravens now down on the scoreboard. And time. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. The ball resting on their own 5 here as they come up to the line on 2nd and long. Now a handoff up the middle. Hilliard. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They run with Wilkins. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Alexa, when is the next pay-per-view?
The Titans go victory formation down to a knee. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting.
Alexa,
A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have
this will be the last one before I can get this leave. And I'll come back and finish this week out.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that